Okay, what's today's date?
Today's the 17th.
Today's February the 17th.
2013.
Yeah. And we're not feeling that great. But where are we with the treatment?
Day 5.
Today's day 5, tomorrow's day 6. But what's happened so far? So, because something's happened that we haven't talked about.
What's happened? We did a scan? Did a blood test? What's happened?
I don't know. Something, okay. So they've given me some more medication. One's a steroid. I don't really know what that's for. I should have asked. And one's another injection, which is to thin my blood. And I have been told that I have to take aspirin as well. So I'm now taking one injection in the morning. And probably
one
two,
when they call.
yeah, one when they call,
and then one at 8.
and then another one at 8 o'clock, and aspirin and a tablet every morning. Oh yeah, I know what I want to talk about. Today was just so frustrating because, and I think I was quite calm considering, don't you?
Well,
for me,
we're getting this is important, so we're not going to be bloody getting stressed over nothing.
So, like every morning we have to go for the blood test, and I was supposed to have a scan today, and today was Sunday service. We had to wait for like 3 hours, 2 hours?
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours for less than 10 minutes in a doctor's room. There were loads of women though, loads of women. I think the only good thing about waiting in those waiting rooms is when you hear the stories of like the success stories of other women, and when you see them with their babies and you just think hopefully that's going to be me, and they're in there for their second one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was something else that I wanted to talk about that's been going on these past few days. Oh, when they called, so on Saturday the, what was that, 16th, so it was yesterday, we were waiting for the call, but we went to the cinema, went to the BFI to watch a film called Once Upon a Time When We Were Coloured. And I think they literally called us just as we probably sat down to watch the film, but I didn't have any signal. So, and they had said to take the injection as soon as possible, and this was like about 5 o'clock. We'd got back to our car, so I had to take the injection in the car before we drove off to go home, because the car wasn't by the cinema. We had to like travel by public transport. So yeah, that was something I wanted to talk about, but I think I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna go.
Good night.
I'm about to go to bed, and I just want to say a few other things, because since that last video, so it's still February 17th 2013, since that last video, yeah, I've had a little cry, had a little breakdown. In my head, I know that I should just get down on my knees and just pray to God that it's going to be me next time, or it's going to be me this time. But I find it so hard I don't find it hard to say the words to ask God for what I want. I find it hard to have the faith behind it, to know that it's really going to happen this time. I feel empty and tired and fed up. But then if I didn't have the faith that something was going to happen this time, I wouldn't even carry on taking the injections. I just want to have known that I did everything I can do to have a child, even if it doesn't happen. And the other thing that I want people to know is that life and the action of creating a life is really precious, And until you go through something like this, you don't realise how precious that is. Until you go through something like this, you don't really look at every person who's got a child and think, oh, why are you smoking your cigarettes around them? Or why are you pregnant and smoking your cigarettes? Or like, how are you so quick to have an abortion? People that can easily get pregnant and it's no trouble for them whatsoever, I want them to know that you've been blessed. And I think because it comes so easily, you don't think anything of it. You don't think of what a wonderful thing it is to have conceived a child in the way in which a child is supposed to be conceived. To just wake up and be like, oh, take a pregnancy test and be like, I'm pregnant. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. And I would like people to realise that it's such a wonderful thing. And if there is anyone out there at the moment who is pregnant, and it was an accident, it wasn't an accident. If you're pregnant and you're thinking of getting rid of the child, that is a blessing put there by God. And I truly do believe that if this IVF doesn't work, that it wasn't my lot to have kids. Even if everything's okay with me, I don't believe that I'm supposed to go through life without my husband. But if I'm supposed to go through life without kids, then that's something I'm going to have to deal with. But for those of you out there that can have kids, just feel blessed and know that, yeah, God has blessed you.